Bitcoin and Digital Currency Explained, a beginner's guide. How about giving us a like and hitting that subscribe button to get the latest fintech and business trends? Have you ever heard of Bitcoin and wondered what the heck it actually is? Maybe your grandkids keep talking about crypto and you have no idea what they're saying. Don't worry, you're not alone. Today, we're breaking down Bitcoin and digital currency in the simplest way possible. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it is, how it works, why people care so much about it, and how to use it safely. Before we jump into Bitcoin, let's start with something familiar: money, cash, moolah, greenbacks, or dinero. For centuries, people have traded goods as a currency, then used gold, silver, and precious metals, then finally, paper money, and now, digital currency. But here's the problem: banks and governments control money. That means they decide how much is printed, who gets loans, and even who can access their own cash. What if there was a form of money that didn't rely on banks, governments, or the greedy middlemen? That's where Bitcoin comes in. Bitcoin is a digital currency, meaning there are no paper bills, no coins, and no physical banks. It's completely online, but unlike traditional money, it's decentralized. Think of it like email for money. You send it directly to someone without needing a post office. Bitcoin works using something called blockchain. This part sounds a lot more complex than it actually is. Picture a giant digital notebook that records every Bitcoin transaction ever made. But instead of one bank controlling this notebook, copies are stored on thousands of computers all over the world. When you send Bitcoin to someone, the transaction is recorded in this notebook, verified by computers, and then locked in forever so no one can tamper with it. That makes Bitcoin secure, transparent, and almost impossible to hack. There are three main ways to get Bitcoin. The first is to buy it from an exchange, almost like a stock market for cryptocurrency. The second is by earning it as payment for work. And lastly, the third method is by mining it using computers to solve complex math problems in exchange for the coins. For beginners, buying it from a reputable exchange like Coinbase or Binance is the easiest way to start. So why do people love Bitcoin so much? Here are three big reasons. It's limited. Unlike dollars, governments can't just print more. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist. It's borderless. You can send Bitcoin anywhere in the world instantly without needing a bank. It's secure. Because of blockchain, Bitcoin is incredibly difficult to counterfeit or hack. Bitcoin isn't perfect. There are some serious risks to consider, especially when it comes to security. Hacks and thefts can be devastating. If you don't store Bitcoin safely, hackers can steal it. Since there's no bank to call, stolen Bitcoin is gone forever. Scams and fraud are here already. Fake exchanges and Ponzi schemes trick people into sending Bitcoin with no way to get it back. It's the perfect evidence for fraudsters, as there is no record or trail of the coin to be convicted on. Dark web and criminal use exists with every currency and transaction in the world today. It's not a new thing just with Bitcoin. However, it is popular among criminals because it allows anonymous transactions. It has been used for illegal drug trades, ransomware attacks, and black market purchases. Criminals love Bitcoin because they can move money without banks tracking them. Governments around the world are now trying to regulate Bitcoin to reduce crime while keeping its benefits. If you want to try Bitcoin, follow these safety tips. First, use a reputable exchange. Next, store Bitcoin in a secure wallet, not on an exchange. Never share your private key. That's like your digital bank PIN. Always be cautious of crypto investment schemes that promise huge returns. Lastly, and most important, start small and only invest what you can afford to lose. The world of money is changing fast. Whether you love Bitcoin or are still unsure, one thing is certain: it's not going away anytime soon. Some people believe it will replace banks, while others think it's just a trend. What do you think? Will Bitcoin change the world, or is it just hype? Let us know in the comments.